Hello, and sorry this took about a week to do. I had to get Alex have Alex do a little convincing to Alex. But yes, welcome to the Gen 2 review. At long last. And boy, I have a lot to say about this. Well, if you actually didn't know, Gen 2 was one of my first Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Well, to be more specific, it's the remakes were. I hadn't even completed the original. I hadn't even completed the original until I did a crystal randomizer. Yeah, that's right. It's actually the only time I've done that.
Yeah, so you've never actually beaten Red in the original with the original team.
But
it was just too much.
I kept telling. That is mainly what. Okay.
Yeah, that's his attempt to do that. That's why the video took so long. Eventually, he just decided.
I have enough ground to cover.
Oh, he doesn't need to stress himself off.
Okay, so without further ado, let's start on an somewhat interesting development history. Originally, the game was in 1997, and the game was revealed in Japanese magazines as Pocket Monsters 2 Gold and Silver, or slated for a 98 release. However, things didn't go as planned, and the game was delayed. And the only thing in 98 was that we found out in 98 is that the 2 was removed from the title.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Game Freak's intentions with Gen 2 was to make a game that's more accessible,
a little wider audience.
And as you might know, Gen 1 was fundamentally flawed.
And arguably kind of unfair.
Especially if you're playing Yellow. Did you hear me?
Yeah. Definitely you're playing Yellow.
So the game was released in 1999. November 21st, 1999. And then in the year 2000, and in the year 2000, in from North America.
Yeah.
In the same year that Japan got an exclusive, the deluxe edition.
Yeah.
In Pokemon on Crystal, which I'm still kind of pissed that Nintendo has yet to release on the Virtual Console.
We've seen say that it will be released on the Virtual Console.
Also, theories go that for some stupid reason,
what?
In the mobile phone adapter, or is why.
They're trying to get that to work so they can distribute events.
And
so
okay. Okay. Yeah, I was. Thing is that was a Japan only thing. And you're stuck with this. Have fun. So, how does the game begin? Well, I mean, you start off somewhat the same, only if you're playing Crystal, this is mainly the version we'll be talking about. Yeah. You get it for the first time. In a game, you get a choice
to play as a girl.
That's right. A boy or girl. And another thing you're introduced to is the internal clock system, aka aka a battery dead battery death gate.
Okay.
Your save battery is great.
Killing your save battery.
Yes, the games run using an internal clock. The games were quite ambitious as for using an internal clock. And that meant their lifespan, the cartridge
lifespan was short.
Thank God. I'm assuming you're either playing this on the emulator. You're probably playing this game on the emulator. And well, time to get to that point with the protagonists. It's rating time.
Yeah.
Well, Ethan.
Whoa. Are you okay?
Jimmy.
We use the name from.
We use the name from Pokemon Chronicles.
Well, since you just generally like that one better.
I know a lot of people that prefer the name Gold.
But hey, it's okay.
It's your opinion.
We're just going to be calling him Jimmy for the sake of the review.
Overall, you can definitely see that they made the protagonist look cooler
in the remakes and in the original.
Swag looking, and wearing his hat backwards. Hell, they even plan to have a skateboard instead of a bike.
Crazily enough.
Overall, you can probably guess what we're gonna give if good old Jim
Tayan
and the newcomer, or in the introduction, in the
having the female protagonist,
Chris. Yes,
good old Chrissy,
who was for some reason left out of the remakes for God knows why.
Fucking Lyra. That's
bad. We'll talk about that in the remake video. They're actually, and Chris actually has more of a following and a little fun fact that people probably know. Everyone knows. Gen 1 was originally going to have a female option,
but there wasn't enough cartridge space.
Is to do it. But it's so yeah. I personally,
you think there should have been with her, Chris and her going Soul Silver.
Hell, there's even an unused Pokegear on icon.
For Chris.
This motherfucker.
Which means she was originally going to be in the game.
Well, I think it's obvious. It's
10.
Yeah.
Chris is the OG female protagonist.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on, you meet Professor Oak.
Yeah.
He's still telling you the basic. You're welcome. It's Elf's World. Please call me Elf Monster.
Okay, this isn't Vietnamese, Chris.
Okay. Okay. He tells you that Pokemon existed everywhere.
No.
Okay, shit.
Stop talking about Vietnamese Crystal.
Well, we know about that bootleg. We know about the bootleg.
Okay.
Hey, he tells you basically what you've heard from Gen 1. And also, did I mention that Oak got a redesign? Did I mention that Oak got a redesign in the remakes?
Yes!
that slick gold.
Style is
hashtag Foxy Grandpa.
Oh God, please. And it's true.
Yeah. Okay, but either way, you head straight. You wake up and go down, and well, you're introduced to the time feature. It doesn't matter what time you set your game to. It'll just default to what your clocks that is.
So, I honestly don't know why they asked you.
I know this had a purpose in the original, in the cartridge form. But playing the game with other means not no use really.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be asked if it's daylight saving time. Here it actually is. So then you get introduced to a new feature, or the Pokegear. Here, something that tells you what time it is how many people. You get a map up early on hell even a phone. You can even call people.
Yeah.
This part's just kind of fucking annoying in the original.
Yeah.
Whenever you got a call on the original, you had to
picks up.
Thank God, this could be an ignore or
get close to be ignored in the remakes.
It's in the game. Okay, but then you meet the cowardly
paranoid Professor Elm.
Oh man, well, he must be protected.
10 out of 10, he's precious.
Yeah. He said, as he's got 3 Pokemon for you, 3 Pokemon to choose from, and then this is where and it's obviously your 3 Grass, Fire, and Water starters.
Grass, Fire, and Water trio that was established in Gen 1.
And
became the staple for the franchise.
So let's go over them. First, Cyndaquil.
We're going in Pokedex order, so.
Chikorita. Well, this thing is, Alex really likes Chikorita's design.
Chikorita's a 10 in my book, at least.
And that's probably in terms of design.
Yeah, in terms of design, Chikorita is adorable, and I love its evolution.
Not just speaking from meta.
Chikorita is the hard mode. Early game, it has a really hard time getting going, and late game, it has a lot of tough matchups. But I still, whether it's blatant nostalgia or not, I still love Chikorita.
Charlie. I have one.
Charlie.
I actually have one. I actually caught one in Sun, and I named it. Get ready.
What?
Chico.
It's an adorable name.
Yeah.
So.
I'd give it a 6.
So that's an 8 for Chikorita.
Next up, Cyndaquil. Well, I think you know me. From Gen 3 and from Gen 2 and onward, or Team Fire Baby.
Yeah.
I am a
Noah loves. Yeah.
Of fire type.
Yeah, and Cyndaquil was what started as Fire Baby.
And
Cyndaquil is, already know you're rating 10. I'll give it an 8.
Yeah. Alex is kind of grown tired of me.
But I can still appreciate that it's a good starter.
And it helps us with most of the gems.
It's a powerful and adorable and well-designed starter.
Yeah.
No matter how tired I may get of it.
And then, oh boy, I'm banging this. I already know what this one's gonna be.
Yep. Totodile!
Oh my.
First off. It's so cute!
Yeah. 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 But, looks can be deceiving, for sure.
Totodile may look squishy and adorable, but once you get it, you use this thing in battle, oh my god! Does Totodile destroy things? it's the balanced option of the game. If you're going for a more brute force kind of playthrough, you pick Cyndaquil. If you're going for a more defensive and carefully planned playthrough, you pick Chikorita.
And you just want to have a casual one.
And if you're going for a mix between the two, Totodile is the way to go.
Yeah.
And it shows. Totodile is one of the most well-balanced starters in the franchise.
And it's the best one in terms of the meta.
And in terms of meta, Feraligatr is broken compared to the other starters.
Also, I seriously think this thing, these guys should have. I know what the theme. I know the theme for the starters was purity, but it's these type. This clearly scream. Their final evolutions clearly scream in X dual type.
Like, heck, it would make sense for them all to be dragon type in my book.
Or if that would be too broken.
Then maybe it could be Gania and a fairy type.
Later in Gen 6.
Gen 6, it Totodile make Feraligatr or either a fighting or dark type, and make Typhlosion and make Typhlosion a dark, make Typhlosion and Feraligatr have the fighting or dark types respectively, interchangeably.
Yeah.
Either one could have either type.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know what you're getting at.
10.
Well, actually...
basically is Pokestona.
Yeah, it has to do with Mystery Dungeon.
And we decided Totodile would be the best fit.
Well, you decided that.
I decided that Totodile would be the best fit for it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree.
10. Totodile is the perfect starter for just... Heck, in my current, admittedly stalled out, currently stalled...
Very stalled.
Very stalled silver playthrough, I picked Totodile.
Oh, okay.
No, I just gotta claim that Growlithe.
Yeah.
I know what kind of female Growlithe, and I was like, oh my god, that's where I want it. And I still haven't gotten it.
Because he lost all his money.
And I can't trade for a random Pokemon right now.
Oh my, he wasted all on potions. Engine has no Pokeballs. But either way, you set out and... Ew.
What?
Some weird guy, I assume, beating his meat.
What?
Yeah, that's the joke. That's a joke from Dookie's Shed.
Oh.
Some red-haired guy jerking off.
Or something.
And he tells you, I mean, he's so much of an asshole. Or that he tells you to get out, get it away.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, are you talking about the Pokemon catching guy?
No.
I was like, how does that make sense? Oh, Silver.
More on that guy later. So you make it to Cherry Grove, sit through hear an old man talk about the map, obtain the map card, or to go to Mr. Pokemon's house, get an egg, meet Professor Oak, get the Dex, and then you get a call from Professor Oak saying, a Pokemon was stolen.
Yeah.
And you meet this red-haired douche.
This is... Well, that's his official name, but...
Well,
Blue before him...
Well, it technically doesn't have an official name.
He doesn't have an official name.
But he's often referred to as...
In the manga, the only time where he does get an official name, Silver is...
And what can I say? We fucking love this guy.
Silver for the win, baby!
He's got that long red hair.
Sweet jacket.
You know you don't want to mess with this guy. He literally stole a damn...
He literally stole his starter.
So after you either you kick his ass because you were over leveled or you were too lazy to train and failed horribly. You know that.
Yeah, you move on.
Oh yeah, Silver's rating Yes, I agree.
Woo! Like, Silver is the very definition
And he was
of
actually
hot.
the only character before Gen 5 to get actual or character development. Well, at least in terms of in the remakes.
In the original, well, he kind of kept the same attitude throughout the game, but in the remakes, he kind of lightened up and he became a better person overall.
And so you then make it go to Violet City. You go through the. You're supposed to wait. You're telling me all this fucking time? This was never required? You're fucking telling me this was never required?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sprout Tower.
Sprout Tower was never required in the first place.
I always thought it was.
Apparently I was wrong.
However, it's recommended you go here, 1, to train, and 2, to get the HM for Flash.
Or in my case, to catch a gas leak.
Yeah.
Since I felt like it was a good idea to use, since I felt like because I felt like using a Vanguard.
Yeah. Once again, he still hasn't continued it.
You know.
So, and then that's not the main attraction here. No, I didn't just say that. Say that for the sake of the video. Well, you go to your first gym, and then and to take on Faulkner. Did you hear me?
The first gym leader.
That's not that guy. The Sprout Tower ain't the main attraction.
Mm-hmm. Well, it certainly is a useful training spot.
Well, this is the real main attraction.
This is the real main attraction of Violet City.
And I wasn't kidding with that phrase.
Damn. Faulkner!
Ask youngster Joey, he'd know.
It's a headcanon. It's an inside joke. Don't question it.
Faulkner uses flying types, and an example. You will fail horribly. You will fail, and if you chose Chikorita. Correct?
Yeah.
Fail horribly.
Very badly.
Although on the original, only one of his Pokemon had Gust. You know that?
Yeah.
Also, it was that goddamn Pidgeotto.
Yeah.
Which will definitely outspeed you.
If you're unprepared.
I used to actually... I'm gonna say this. I used to struggle with Faulkner a lot, even though I had Cyndaquil.
Yeah.
Oh. A lot.
Yeah. He's just kind of difficult
now. Well, they made him harder in the remakes.
So yeah.
But okay, and in terms of design cost, cliche at this rate. Bone me.
Oh God!
Bone me.
Okay, accurate, but still. Noah.
Sorry.
You're kinky. Stop.
Sorry.
Stop being kinky.
Okay, then you move on to Union Cave. It's, for a first cave, it's nowhere near as bullshit or mate or Labyrinthon.
Labyrinth-like as some other ones.
As other first caves.
But how would you expect
Ames, you can actually get it in here, go through this area in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So,
compared to from 20 minutes to an hour of Mount Moon.
Yeah.
So then you make it on. Oh, I never actually brought up what balance changes they brought.
So we'll talk about that in a minute.
But
you're in the middle of something.
You go to Azalea Town, and you... Wait a minute. Those men look kind of familiar. Oh, God damn it!
Team Rocket.
Yeah, they're back again doing even more...
Team Cocket Rocket.
They're back again doing more ridiculous shit.
And just waiting to get stopped by a little boy.
Tying off Slowpoke tails for money. You like what they're doing here? Tying off Slowpoke tails for money. Yeah. Yeah. Not the best, not the wisest thing is no, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah. You can actually have it impossible. Oh, there's actually later on you can buy a Slowpoke tail as a souvenir.
As a keepsake.
Yeah.
In the remakes, you can flat out get one.
Yeah.
You can flat out in the remakes, it's impossible to get one.
You can just buy them later on for $9,000.
Jesus Christ, that's an expensive meat.
Although I actually heard according to people, Slowpoke tails are good.
It's still fucked up though.
Yeah. Okay, but either way, yeah, you and Old Man and Kurt, more on that guy later in a bit. Drive off Team Rocket, and fight. Oh wait, he's not even an admin. So
in the remakes,
well, we'll still be going over them, right?
Yeah. Proton.
New to the game and became a series staple.
Team admins.
And
Proton was the first of many.
And in the original, he wasn't even called an executive. Hell, none of them had names.
They were just really generic grunts.
They were generic. This guy was a fucking grunt, while the others were called Rocket Executive and didn't have names.
Except for Rocket Admin Executive Lambda.
No. We don't speak of that demon.
What was that from again?
Shingle, old Sigma. We don't speak of that. Rocket Executive Admin and Lambda.
Admin Executive Lambda.
Okay, but Proton John. Proton.
Proton.
Well, he's basically just a grunt, just a rocket grunt.
Nothing really special there. But in the remakes, he is a bit more interesting. So I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
Okay, so 7.5.
Yeah, who would have thought the admin and the higher ups at Team Rocket are still more interesting in the grunt, in the team itself. So then you take on, is this, who's this lady? Wait, what? Who's this lady in the gym? Wait a minute. That's a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gender confused, the gender confused who's Bugsy.
Yeah, Bugsy probably the most gender ambiguous character in the film.
Well, he looks like a girl.
He looks very feminine, but he's not.
What would you call him, a fucking twink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking technically.
Yeah.
I mean, that's accurate.
Yeah. Technically speaking. But the first bug type trainer. And oh boy, if you pick Cyndaquil, you're gonna destroy it.
And if you pick Totodile, be prepared to put up a fight.
Or
if you pick
Icarita, sorry.
It's basically the equivalent of trying to run a marathon uphill, or trying to run faster uphill than someone else is running downhill.
Yeah.
Basically,
You're fucked.
It's ridiculously hard.
And you don't have a good early game in Pokemon to deal with it. Yeah, Spearow. Yeah, your flying types ain't the option. But Bugsy. Wow. Okay.
Bugsy, 10.
10.
K-10.
Oh, fuck, we never actually talked about of the early bird here.
The early bird?
Yeah.
Is Noctowl.
Oh boy, this thing is very underwhelming. It doesn't.
It's probably the worst early bird.
Yeah. Take back everything you
I don't like Noctowl.
Take back every bad thing you said about Swellow.
Noctowl.
Is a piece of shit.
Well, Swellow looks dumb. At least it's good.
And gets some decent coverage.
Noctowl, on the other hand,
it has a high special attack rate. More on that. We'll talk about that after this. Yet it only in the original. It only gets confusion.
Confusion. That's its only special attack. Confusion.
And it's not any better in later generations. Oh, sure, it gets insomnia, but what good is that?
Special flying type moves now.
But what good is that? What good is that if you don't? Oh, seriously, what good is that?
I know. It's just no.
Oh, I hate this thing.
Sorry, Noctowl.
5.
6.
Yeah.
It's 5.5.
And about that special attack I mentioned. Yeah, things have definitely become more balanced.
Instant generation.
Special. Well, if you remember, or in Red and Blue, the special stat was incredibly overpowered. Because it was both attack, special attack, and defense. Meaning that psychic types reigned fucking supreme. Correct?
Yeah.
Even more dominant.
Game.
However, they've been a little and mostly nerfed.
So yeah.
Well, Alakazam is still useful.
Alakazam is still really good. Oh, and it still breaks the game.
And spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning, Alakazam still breaks the game.
Okay, so then you move on to its forests. And there's almost nothing in here other than you chasing Farfetch,
I guess.
And learning Cut. Oh,
Cut. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't have anyone to teach Cut to. Not even Red Data can harm Cut.
Believe it or not.
So, what did I have to do on Gold?
You had to teach his Cyndaquil.
My Quilava.
You had to teach his Quilava Cut.
And you don't get to the move deleter till...
Blackthorn.
So have fun.
I'm giving you probably your most powerful Pokemon such a shit move.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So then you make it to Goldenrod City. Oh, should we rate Heracross, honestly?
Oh, Heracross. We need to rate Pinsir from Gen 1, too.
Oh, Pinsir and Scyther.
Gen 1 Pokemon.
Pinsir and Scyther.
Pinsir and Scyther are Gen 1 Pokemon, but they certainly got a lot more going for them now.
Well, Scyther at least.
The Scyther certainly...
Pinsir didn't get anything till Gen 6.
It took... If Pinsir till Gen 6 to get anything in Rose Valley.
Only with that enormous is physical attack. Was it the Speed Eater fit physical.
Definitely physical attack.
Yeah.
Oh, Mega Pinsir is a speedy physical attacker. So.
Yeah, it's a physical sweeper.
It's a physical sweeper. So.
Okay, but
this isn't about Mega Pinsir. This isn't about Mega Pinsir.
But
Mega Evolution
Pinsir, you can definitely see.
When we get to Gen 6, we'll be rating on the Mega Evolution.
Oh God. So Pinsir, you can definitely see either this came from Tajiri's love of catching bugs.
Yeah. This one is quite obviously a stag beetle.
It's like I said, not very good.
Early game, like in Gen 2, if you need something and utilize as normal type, if you need something with non-stab normal type moves that do a lot of damage somehow, I guess Pinsir works, but
I'll give it a 6.
I'll give it an 8.
That's
pretty good, in my opinion. But
it didn't get its badass upgrade.
It didn't get its badass upgrade until Generation.
Until nearly 15 years. Until 17 years later.
So exactly 17 years later. So for now, it's just okay.
Right.
For now, it's just cool.
Well, Scyther, this was kind of the best bug type in the game.
Scyther is known as the best bug type in the franchise for quite a while.
Well, in Gen 1, it was the best. It was fast, had a reasonable, at a good stat spread.
Yeah, it was fast, had a good stat spread.
But, like I said, lack of good stab attacks. Like we said in the original, in the Gen 1 review, lack of good,
same type attack bonus attacks really hit it hard.
Yep. So then, okay.
We can't,
so however, Gen 6, Gen 2 introduced
Scyther and Evolution.
And with a new gimmick, a Pokemon can now hold item.
So if you give Scyther a Metal Coat, then trade it to someone else, it will evolve into Scizor.
Oh, this thing is deadly.
Scizor is a beast.
It's fast. Hits like a bitch, and only has one weakness. Yes, despite how overused Bug Steel is.
It works, dang it. It's a good type for coverage. And the only type that really gives it gives a bad time is fire.
Yeah, there still aren't that many good bug type moves.
Don't send it out against something with fire attacks to be fun.
And then, oh boy, if you remember earlier this year, we did a video on this little beetle. On everyone's favorite blue beetle.
Heracross.
Well, first off, trying to get this thing is totally luck based. It's not based on what trees you headbutt. It's based, I think it's actually based, according to Bulbapedia, it's based on your ID number.
Combined with the trees you headbutt. So, depending on your ID, you'll have to headbutt different trees to get it.
I have never found one in the wild.
Because there's so many different trees that it could be in throughout the game. That it would take way too long to check them all. Is
it not a surprise why headbutting in trees was only in Gen 2?
When it's remakes.
It's tedious. Arguably, you could say the same about fishing for a rare Pokemon, but at least you'll eventually get it.
At least you don't have to get. At least with one sole exception, you don't have to get in a ridiculously specific location.
And depending on your ID number.
At least you don't need a ridiculously specific location representative of your ID number.
More on that in the next video.
Yeah.
But either way, a Heracross. What was it?
This thing.
What was this? What does it stand out till? What does it stand out till Gen in Gen 2?
Just powerful fighting moves.
Yeah, for once we got a good fighting type. That was and its signature move up until Gen and 4, I think.
Yeah.
I think Mega Horn, a 120 base power or bug type attack.
Yeah.
As I said, the sad thing is it doesn't get it to level 54
or so,
or an earlier in Gen 2 through 4. Yeah, it doesn't get Mega Horn until very late in the game, and there still aren't that many good fighting type attacks. Well, other than Dynamic Punch.
Aside from Dynamic Punch.
But that had a chance to miss.
So, yeah. A high chance to miss.
And we brought up Heracross's problems. Of it having so many weaknesses.
So many different weaknesses.
It took till Gen 7 and for Pokemon, or 2 Pokemon, for goddamn Ultra Beast to take its uniqueness.
Yeah, whose uniqueness?
Heracross's.
Bug fighting.
But, well...
Aside from that, I'll give it 10 and kill because I just really love this Pokemon. Not only reason, but the fact that I just really find it cool.
Yeah, Alex likes bugs.
Yeah, bugs are awesome.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7. And sorry, we spend about 10 minutes talking about
fucking Heracross.
But either way, you make your way. And by the way, if you're patient enough, did that mysterious egg you've been carrying around finally hatch?
Well, I hope it has, because we're going over it whether you like it or not.
Oh, damn it, I can't do it. Yes, Togepi. Wasn't very
good in animation too.
Togetic was average.
It got the job done if you were patient enough to deal with it.
Gen 4 is where we'll specifically focus on this thing.
But yeah, in Gen 4 we'll just go over Togepi only. We'll just go over Togepi's iconicness briefly.
This was the first Gen 2 Pokemon
anyone ever saw, not counting aside from Ho-Oh.
And appeared for 50 episodes in season 1 of the anime. You know that? You remember?
Yeah.
Well, what can I say? Hey, the scrambled egg. Hey, about the scrambled egg that hasn't been said.
It's just adorable, and it's a really quirky and memorable Pokemon.
And it's probably, and guess what? It actually has as a very popular attack that people
love to make if you so.
Metronome. What is it? It's a move that gives you a random attack, regardless if it's good or not.
It's just Metronome is the kind of move like it's.
Even a meta format. There's even a meta format
dedicated
to the Metronome battles.
There's even an entirely luck-based meta format. Well, I guess you can strategically give your Pokemon certain items.
Metronome also. There's also a metronome ROM hacks.
There are also slight edits to the ROM that gives every Pokemon metronome. Usually, hopefully, you'll know you're playing a good one if the Pokemon with metronome have good PP.
Yeah.
Levels.
But either way, you make it to a Goldenrod City. Oh boy! Oh yeah, Togepi, he gets a 10.
Yeah, Togepi is adorable. 10.
Yeah. Then you make it to Goldenrod City. Okay, I'm supposed to head to the rail. No,
that's not in the original. Sorry. Radio tower.
Oh, it's required to get the sound card.
Well, if you want a sound card, you can do that.
And if you want to get anywhere in the post game, and you need it, but main game it's useless.
Yeah, it's straight up useless.
So, but either way, you can, and well, that's not what people remember this place for. It's, well, your first normal type gym leader. Well, probably one of a huge, what's a huge difficulty spike?
Like in this one?
Here.
Yeah.
Your Clefairy is actually more of a Clefairy is actually more of a problem.
And to use
it can use metronome.
And despite not being comparatively viable, we just tend to have really bad luck with it.
Sacred Fire, Arrow Blast, Explosion, and Hyper Beam.
Giga Impact? Actually, the Giga Impact, no, it doesn't exist.
Fucking Dynamic Punch.
And it hits. What is wrong with this Clefairy? Jesus!
And then there's this one. This
Miltank, who gives a lot of people issues.
Well, it'll definitely give you shit in the remakes.
Like, in the original, to be honest, Miltank's not too bad.
Really not that bad. It
can be a little annoying.
The only struggle I had was trading. I had to trade with Alex for my Alakazam.
Well, maybe it's because he had an Alakazam to take it out really fast.
And this was before the split.
Maybe it's because he had an Alakazam with Ice Punch to destroy it.
Yeah.
But still.
Either way, Whitney isn't actually that bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I won, and I got, for fuck's sake.
What?
Refuses to give me the badge. You son of a bitch.
She's crying.
A trainer tells you, she always does this after losing.
Whitney, what the fuck?
Either way, she gives you the the plain badge.
Yeah, if you talk to her again, she gives you the badge.
And, attract. Yeah, you'll never find a use for that.
And unless you're looking for her movement intervention strategies.
Also, here in Crystal, if you're playing Crystal, believe it or not, you can actually get the Odd Egg, which is a chance of getting a very love it or hate it feature. This one has a high chance
of being shiny if you're playing
shiny.
If you're playing Crystal.
I was so pissed.
You don't know how much you wanted to use a shiny Pikachu.
Really badly.
Do you know how much Pikachu means to him?
A lot.
Yeah.
And I was pissed. And I kept screaming, "Fuck you, Nintendo."
Yeah.
for not releasing Crystal. Well, it has so many exclusive things. And, well, I'm not going to go over the specifics of shinies, but getting them as for Gen 6, it was a 1 in 8,192 chance. In Gen 2, it wasn't. It was double that, correct?
Yeah.
No, did you say it was a 1 in 30,000?
Yeah.
It is a... Why? Why is it so rare?
It involves the Pokemon specific stats.
That's an IVs, or DVs as they were called. From individual...
Also a bit of a thing. This Pokemon we forgot to rate, but we'll go over that. There's a Pokemon called Unknown. It's more noted for the lore than it is.
And if you're an absolute madman,
collect all 26, 28 in the remakes.
Why would you do this?
I don't know. There's no reward. Is there a reward for it?
No.
No.
You get nothing. Unknown.
Is it pointless? Yes. Is it tedious? Yes. Does it require you to go out of your way to do a bunch of arbitrary puzzles and
then yes!
Yes!
And what does this thing have?
All it knows is hidden power. No matter the form, just hidden power. That's it. Nothing else.
This thing in stats aren't even that good.
Yeah.
But Unknown is the weakest Pokemon you could have. The weakest Pokemon ever.
Yeah, literally.
Fucking Solo Wishy-Washy is better, can actually do something.
It actually has moves.
Moves despite that low total.
That ridiculously low stat total. Solo Wishy-Washy at least has moves to defend itself.
Yeah, good luck trying to do something. Good luck trying to do anything with that.
Yes.
That Unknown sucks.
Just straight up. No attack.
0.
I'll give it a 5 solely for the lore.
Yeah, but
so that's a 2.5.
Oh, still not very good.
The slightest. It's too much of a gimmick to be genuinely.
It's tedious.
Also, a little cool tidbit about it. Only I and V can be shiny.
In the original.
Gen 2 equivalent of IVs determine shininess. That's kind of hilarious.
That was in the original.
In the original, of course. Nowadays, all unknown forms.
I wonder how many people have a shiny unknown collection.
I know.
Or if it's required to have a shiny living dex.
I'm sure it is.
God.
All shinies of all forms.
I'm nearly an entire box.
Full of shiny unknown. Imagine how embarrassing that would be to explain, and that you went out of your way to get all 28 of these. These pointless little fuckers and all they do is sparkle a little.
Okay, so either way, you make it up. You press onward or after. Oh, and wait, a roadblock Pokemon unframe me from getting to my 4th shit. Sudowoodo! Yeah, Sudowoodo. We're gonna go over it?
Yep.
Well, it's deadly early game.
Sudowoodo's...
it will destroy you! Ooh.
If you come unprepared in this.
I came unprepared and barely caught it.
No, you barely managed to catch this thing.
And it's level 20 and has Rock Slide. Rock Slide.
Rock Slide. As a Gen 2, the most broken rock type move.
It's still broken. It's still
broken to this day.
Next to Stone Edge.
It's due to its unfair flinch chance.
And well, what do I think of Sudowoodo? Oh, what do we think of Sudowoodo?
Yeah.
Well,
I think Sudowoodo's pretty cool.
Yeah. And plus this thing has confused everyone for not being aggressed.
Which is frankly kind of hilarious in a weird way.
It's pseudo. Pseudo
means fake. False. Artificially. Artificial. So,
yeah.
Sudowoodo.
I'd give it an 8.
Yeah. I give it an 8 too. Solid Pokemon all around. So that's just a flat out 8.
Yep.
8 for this little fake Woody boy.
And then you make it onto. Oh my God! This place is peaceful. Oh.
Ecruteak City.
Ecruteak.
Ecruteak City.
Very
Eastern-inspired city.
We've got up 2 towers. Well, formerly 2. Oh, and time to go to. Oh wait, you didn't have to do that in Gold and Silver. But since this is primarily about Crystal. Well, first off, you meet this weird side character. His name's Eugene.
Not Eugene.
That's how the Legend of Thunder pronounced it.
No, they just said his name is straight up Eugene.
A trickster, an
illusionist who is obsessed with locating secrets.
No, seriously.
He's just straight up obsessed with secrets.
When you run into these things, he runs down with you. Oh, did you? And you also. Oh, this is where you meet the gym leader.
So you meet the gym leader, Morty. No, not Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Morty, who I think may or may not be a stoner.
He's definitely a stoner.
Also, his sprite out of the originals looks like Solid Snake. Yeah, I guess that kind of fits to use his ghost type.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to stay hidden.
So, yeah.
Wow, we are already an hour into this and we're only on Gym 4. Morty, well, I fucking love this guy.
This guy is iconic. 10.
It's a shame to fight if you have an Alakazam, like I said.
It's way easier than it should be.
2 Hunters, there's a Ghastly and a Gengar. Should have brought our Mischievous with you.
But too bad.
So you move on and a gym right there. Wait a minute. Oh, the Pokemon. Oh, the gym leader is helping a sick Pokemon.
Aww.
Well, I guess I gotta go get some.
Do we rate Morty?
Yes. And wait. Where's Surf? Where the fuck? Where's Surf? Where is Surf? Yes, this is one of the many problems. It's one of the problems that wasn't fixed in Gen 2. That wasn't fixed in the remakes. HMs that you can easily miss. And have to do some backtracking. You can miss Flat Ash. You can miss Strength and Surf. Or you can miss Waterfall. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can miss you can and forget that other HM where other HMs are.
We're recording a video.
Sorry,
to Grandma. She's cool. Shout out to Grandma. Shout out to our awesome Grandma. Woo!
Okay, but yeah, this is where Gen 2. This is where Johto rears its ugly head. Needless backtracking because HMs, unlike later games, unlike later games, well, I got it. Okay, I got it. So, however, okay, yeah, sir, you can cut and waterfall are the only cut and whirlpool are the only HMs that are given to you.
In this game.
Surf, waterfall,
and cut.
Cut and whirlpool are the only things given to you.
The water HMs and
strength. Thank you, man.
Yeah, strength.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Game Freak? You don't just make HMs easily emissible.
You don't just make required things.
And how do you get it? It's so confusing too. Beat the 5 kimono girls in the theater, in the dance hall. Oh, and then you get at surf from an old man.
Yep.
How do you get strength? Touch some random dude and all, and near the end, out of your way, towards the exit to Oliver.
Yeah.
Totally, not cryptic. If they're confused.
How do you get strength?
Yep. And strength is required for
just about everything.
It's required for the gym. Let me ask, why you do not
make HMs missable?
And required for a fucking gym. And well, as for the gym leader himself, Chuck.
To be completely honest, why am I surprised? Why am I even surprised at this rate?
I was trying to get at the Silumwood. It was totally confusing.
And straight up painful in a lot of aspects.
It's Chuck, and if you have an Alakazam.
Chuck is pathetic as fuck.
And it's one of the few things that a Meganium is good with. It's good against.
You know, Poliwhirl.
Poliwrath.
And
Chuck isn't even that appealing.
In terms of design or bow, he's not memorable.
He looks like a Bruno wannabe.
Yeah, he basically is a Bruno wannabe.
More pathetic, a lot more pathetic than Bruno.
Not as memorable, and overall just feels like a fake.
And then you just get Fly upon talking to his wife outside the gym after beating him. What?
His wife teaches you how to fly.
Wow. But what? Yeah. Fly. Well, yeah. That's only half. Only 3 of the HMs are handed to you,
and one of them isn't even required to finish the game.
Yeah. And Chuck is 5. Very forgettable.
King of being underwhelming.
Yeah. So then you make it on. Then you make it on. And then you finally climb this.
Fuck for you.
And you finally climb the goddamn lighthouse twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally fun.
And it's totally sensible, too.
Right. Then you give Sparkle. Sparkle.
Yes, we're calling her Sparkle. That's cute.
You give Sparkle the medicine.
Sparkle was the name of the anime, right?
Yeah, Jasmine and her Sparkle. Jasmine thanks you for doing that. This and with that, wait, where are the? Oh my God! Yeah. Oh my God! Yeah. No trainers!
No trainers in the gym! Thank you for this break! On the other hand,
if you picked Cyndaquil, and hopefully evolved it at this rate, I had quite I had a bitching time.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah. I had a bitching time in Gold.
Yeah, you had a hard time with Jasmine.
Because Sploder wasn't evolved.
Sploder is type 1.
And as you couldn't guess, but yeah, the fight is, if you have a Typhlosion at this rate, it's fucking easy. Really easy.
Like, scarily easy.
Well, it's not. Well, at least I really like Jasmine as a character. Actually,
probably the most developed gym leader in the entire franchise.
No, not someone who you fight 3 times and learn a gimmick. Not someone who encourages is your rival to to continue.
Yeah.
Someone who
actually gets involved in part of your quest.
Yes.
And shows genuine concern. I will have to agree, Elisa and, who did you mention?
Karina.
Elisa and Karina are also very well developed. But Jasmine is incredible.
10
on Jasmine.
And
you should mention she's adorable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, next. Okay, making your way, I'm not gonna do it. Making your way downtown, why fast? Fuck. Yeah, you make your way to Mahogany Town, by either, or crossing one of the most bullshit dungeons in the game, in Mount Mortar, or if you have a Pokemon with Surf, just go right past it. I recommend doing that. Mount Mortar is a total bitch. But if you actually you get to the end, get through this maze, you can fight Koichi. I mean Kyo. No. Yeah, Koichi was his name in Fire Red and Leaf Green. What?
Oh no. This room's getting quieter. I swear. Losing my mind.
Yeah, getting quieter. Okay, then you make after, and well, his fight isn't anything special. Once again, having Alakazam, and he's getting destroyed, but he gives you,
are you okay?
This thing!
Tyrogue!
How does it evolve, you want? It's a pre-evo, to Hitmonlee and Chan.
And top.
Yes, a new evolution and a pre-evolution. And, well, how do you evolve it? That is where you heard my groaning.
Yeah.
EVs. Higher attack at level 20, and reaches level 20, it's a Hitmonlee. Higher
defense, it's Hitmonchan. If both are exactly equal, not 2 points apart, not 1 point apart, not 3 points apart, not 2 points apart, not even 1 point apart.
The exact same.
The exact same number.
Hitmontop. And it's not even that good. Good, correct?
Yeah!
It's really slow. It has some move that barely does jack shit. It triple kick.
Just why?
Why? I agree. This thing fucking blows.
Assuming you evolve it into Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan, sure. Just use it. It's good. But if you were going for a Hitmonchan...
You madman.
Hitmonchan. If you're going for a Hitmonchan, you're better off trading with someone who actually has the sanity to do this.
Either that, or evolve over it with Gen 6 using super training.
Or use Gen 6. Also, you have to make sure it has equal IVs in both of those stats, and you have to make sure that it's level. And you have to make sure that it has a nature that doesn't affect either of those stats.
Yeah.
Just, please.
Okay, but what do I think of Tyrogue?
I'll give it an 8. Assuming you're not evolving into Hitmontop,
Yeah.
it's good.
Hitmontop.
Not even very good.
I'll give it a 6.
Alright, each Hitmonlee.
I think we already gave them.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, so Hitmontop and Tyrogue. Tyrogue gets an 8. It's a cool way it links them.
I give it a 7.
And that's 7.5. Hitmontop.
6.
I'll give it an 8.
Okay.
That's a 7.
And then you meet. Then before. Wait. Okay, time to take on the gym. Hey, the gym leader. Hey, you. Hey, don't. Hey, you shouldn't challenge the gym leader. Go out and get some air.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There's some dude blocking the way to the gym.
Yeah. I was just making that up.
Why? Because he wants you to get some. Wants you to go out, be outside.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And well, you catch her defeat, and 2, you cannot run.
Suicune.
No, the Red Gyarados.
Red Gyarados.
Everyone's only shiny.
Yeah, most people's only shiny. Unless you're lucky. Like Noah.
Yeah.
Seriously, he's encountered way too many
I've encountered like
He's
5.
encountered like 5 accidental shinies. It's flat out ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you meet Daddy. Daddy. Lance. More on him later.
Keep it in mind.
Lance is hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, Lance is a very strong trainer.
And he's actually, yes, one of the few trainer that helps you out.
Yeah.
Hell, even in the remakes, you get to have a tag fight with him,
Which is flat out.
Lance dubs himself off the Dragon Master.
And hey, I can understand that. He certainly is very skilled with dragons.
And even if his team is, yeah, I know.
One type or another.
Yeah.
Actually, don't put the thought of Dragon Dildo, of Lance and Dragon Dildo.
No. Not Lance and a bunch of Badons.
A way to tell you Pokemon Clover reference.
Okay. So then, and you and Daddy Lance and go through Team Rocket's hideout, and I fucking hate this place.
Oh, Team Rocket's
It's a total. Every time you run to a statue, it's a grunt encounter. Yeah, that's right. A grunt encounter. Every single time you run to a Persian statue. Why? Just why? Just why? Why? And after that, you have to. And after that, you meet. And during this, you meet the next admin, and who in the remakes looks like
disguised as Giovanni.
and then just tell. Okay, yeah, and then just us has to fight you. Oh, this asshole here is Petrol. Oh, he's a total douche. And not to mention, and later on in his second encounter, his last encounter, he has a team. 5 coughings and a wheezing.
Oh yeah. He basically uses the coughing line.
Yes.
Did we rate the coughing and ethics line?
No.
No. Well, it's time to do that since Team Rocket it makes their final appearance.
Well,
for now.
Well, yeah, more on that. And
their last appearance for a long time.
I'm so
Petrol is probably the cheating, the deceiver of Team Rocket.
He tricks you twice. Ice.
Whether or not you fell for either tricks, well, that depends on what kind of person you are.
Okay. So either way, we were gonna rate Arbok and Wheezing.
Yeah.
Arbok. Well, it's not really that good.
It's cool.
You'll give it that.
Not much. At least it has a unique and memorable design.
It's Cobra backwards.
There's a battle on creativity.
It's just a snake.
The name for both it and Ekans are absolutely hilariously lazy.
It's just Snake and Cobra backwards.
And in terms of battle, they're usable. They're average in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Nothing too noteworthy about that.
It's mainly for memorability in the anime.
So that's just going to really get a lot of people interested in this little snake.
And well, I'll give it a 7. And
I'll give it a 7 too.
And what's this thing? Actually good poison type?
And probably one of my favorite poison types.
Wheezing. Yes, this is it. Oh my god!
Chikakama,
once found
on the shiny,
he coughing out of pure chance.
Based on pure, once found a full-on shiny coughing. Well, we couldn't exactly be shiny hunter too, and without bleeding, but
yeah. But either way, but either way, a coughing, a wheezing is it's quite a wall, all right.
Yeah.
Now ain't it?
Yeah. It's the very definition of a wall.
And a little fun fact, coughing and wheezing were originally
named Nye and Law, New York and Los Angeles, the most polluted cities in America.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I find this both hilarious and kind of mean.
Yeah. We
don't live in either of those countries, so who knows? Maybe the people
cities.
We don't live in either of those cities, so maybe the people who live there are also find that funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Wheezing is very memorable, and it's unlike Arbok. It's
actually useful. I'll give it a 10.
Same. And well, as for asshole, or the admin.
6.
Yeah, same. And afterwards, you meet the only female admin. You and Lance meet the only female admin in a Team Rocket?
Ariana.
Who? What do you know? As an Arbok.
Ariana. Arbok.
Yeah.
Look, maybe Petrol and Ariana were loosely based on Jesse and James.
Yeah, that's what I always thought.
I mean, the Master of Disguise and the redhead and the female.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I still know what Ariana's team is.
Yeah.
It's Murkrow, Vile, Murkrow, Gloom, and Arbok.
Yeah.
Overall, it's actually I like Ariana for it.
For quite a few reasons, theories about family, her being Silver's mom, definitely Silver's mom.
Yeah, if you didn't know, surprise, surprise,
Giovanni is Silver's dad,
which actually explains Silver's hate
for Team Rocket. His dad was neglectful.
Oh, he ran off. He just left after, he just left him in the dust. Austin, that's why Silver became so cold.
Lack of familiar love. This is why I like Silver as a character so much.
He's not
rude just for the sake of being rude. He's been through so much that he can't afford to carry.
Reminding you of a later character?
Yeah. Reminding me of a certain later generation character. One of my favorite characters of the series. But that is a story for another day.
But Ariana gets a 10.
And Ariana is both a memorable character.
And the first female antagonist.
The first female antagonist of the Pokemon series. That was as far as we got until recently.
And was the only admin and to have a unique sprite.
And she was the only upper class trainer in Team Rocket that was female, so they had to design a unique sprite for it.
So moving on, you get at Whirlpool from Lance, and then go to Willow is my middle name, or your first name,
Price,
and who? Okay, this does not look like an ice type specialist.
In Gen 1, he looked like in Gen 2, he looked like a normal.
He was an old man wearing a normal shirt
or shorts.
Or
nothing whatsoever about him screaming ice type. At least they fixed that in the remake, where he actually resembled an ice type trainer.
And damn, they made him hot. Oh no, he's hot.
Yeah, he is awesome in the remake.
And he's also and if you're aware of if you watch the anime, a rather interesting in backstory.
Yeah,
he became he lost interest in battling, even because his Piloswine left him.
Which is kind of depressing.
But
I was just searching for something to help it. Okay, anime spoilers, sorry. We're gonna have to tag this as anime spoilers, actually. That's Generation 2, so I think we should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So... Yeah. Okay, so then you make a... So, Price, all I can say is... Ice, baby. That's all I can say.
Ice, baby.
And it's a shame that if you pick Cyndaquil, he's really fucking easy. He has a Dugong Seal. He has a Seal. No, he has a Slowbro, Dugong, and Piloswine.
Yeah.
And then you make it to another annoying as fuck done. Wait a minute before we do that. God damn it! It's Team Rocket again.
Yep.
And then this time, those little fuckers. They took over Goldenrod City.
Yep.
And it's your job to stop them. Great.
Yay.
Hey, and a funny thing in the remakes. You actually you dress up as one. I'm trying to progress. As Silver appears and tears that disguise off.
Leaving you to be attacked by rocket wings. There you go.
Or that didn't happen in the remake. I mean, the original. Fuck.
It didn't happen in the original.
Okay, but okay. And well, let's try and avoid the tedium here. One, you have to fight out Petrol and his wheat and his coughing army. Another thing. Other things you have to fight out. Then you have to go to the underground. The underground tunnel. You have to go through Goldenrod Tunnel. Or do a tedious switch edge puzzle. Also, find the director or the radio tower. Or go to the top floor, rematch all the admins, then you eat the last one standing. Who's that? You may ask. His name is Archer.
Archer, baby.
He's despite I being in from Team Rocket, he's very calm and collected.
A little scary, to be honest. He's certainly got that intimidation.
His fight will kick your ass.
As you're unprepared.
I almost failed. Oh, thanks to that Houndoom.
There's that terrifying Houndoom.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's the very definition of problematic phase.
Yeah.
He's definitely a flawed character, but I love him anyway.
And he just casually, says it, Team Rocket's, it's done.
Which is kind of crazy that their presumably new leader, disbanded again like the old one did.
And I honestly, however, this wasn't actually the first time chronologically you'd see these guys. Mm-hmm. More on that in the Gen 3 half.
Yeah.
In Gen 3. Yeah. But yeah, Team Rocket is done. Well, at least it was disbanded for 18 years.
Yeah.
There's more on that at some day. More on that by the next week. I'd estimate. Well, Archer. What can I say? 10. Then you. Well, you get the Rainbow Wing, Clear Ear Bell, or Silver Wing, in the fight. But you can. You don't really have to do any of it is to progress, unlike the remakes.
The remakes require you to confront.
We won't go over them just yet. Then, and you make it through the, fuck me, ice path. Yep, it's as tedious as you think. Ice physics. It's hopefully you didn't miss that HM for miss the waterfall HM.
If you did,
well, yeah,
you go back to it.
Yeah. And then you make it to Blackthorn City, where you meet the final gym leader here, Claire. And oh boy. But first off, once again, her gym requires strength. And why? I don't know. And this is the point where you're introduced to the move deleter. It's as self-explanatory as ever, and you can get rid of HMs.
You can get rid of cuts.
Finally.
You don't have to handicap. I just almost said candy hat. You don't have to handicap your starter anymore.
And so, you make it to Claire.
Okay, so you make it to Claire.
And, well, after you kick her ass with an ice punches,
she goes down without much of it.
And then, alright, bitch, give me the bat. You mother.
She runs off, tells you to meet her at the Dragon's Den.
No. She says, I won't give it to you. I refuse.
Why did she refuse again?
You're not
she doesn't want to accept that she lost?
Yeah. Jesus.
What a sore loser.
Jesus, that reminds me. That's an awful reminder of how I used to act.
Yeah. That's not important to the video.
But still.
Yeah.
Clear it in two ways. Gold and silver, find the dragon thing.
What?
And because the and the actual way you did it. Because finding a dragon thing was too stupid.
Easy.
You have to take a somewhat really easy
quiz. Is that basically asks about your morals.
Oh, and if you answer them all correctly,
having an opinion is wrong. You win. And Dratini.
And after Claire hears that you did it and all of that, she gets pissed.
She is actually raging at you.
And refuses to give you the badge, and then the elder says, I'll tell, give the trainer the badge, or I'll tell Lance.
Now, if you didn't know,
Lance
and Claire are
cousins. And yeah, she gives you the badge.
She begrudgingly gives you the badge, and she moves on.
So Claire is a bit of a bitch,
but she's a memorable bitch.
10. Yeah. Gen 2 is the only time that's I'm with two gym leaders that
I'm where gym leaders do that, and twice that.
They refuse to give you the fucking badge.
Actually, amazing. With Whitney, it's way easier since you just have to talk to another NPC a few steps away, and then talk to her again.
Here, you have to do a bit of a
Here,
fetch
you have to
quest.
go on a fetch quest.
It's just to do this.
Which is admittedly kind of awesome.
And you get a free Dratini.
Yeah, and you get a free Dratini out of it, so that's a bonus.
And now, out time for the Elite Four. And now it's time for the Elite Four. Or, wait, where's the... Wait a minute.
You have to surf the new warp zone.
Wait, am I...
It's in Kanto.
Wait, what? Then you traverse through a somewhat desolate Victory Road. With no one there, no obstacles in your way. Hey, just one more encounter, one more fight with Silver in the game. And in the original, he still wants to be the strongest. And in the remakes, this is where
Silver's character development comes through. Spoilers if you like.
And he realizes what he's been...
He realizes
that Pokemon are...
The way he's been treating his Pokemon is kind of mean.
He apologizes for giving you...
You're being a meanie, Silver. Stop it.
Yeah, he apologizes for this.
That's easy, look!
Yeah. Yeah, he apologizes for doing that for everything, and you take on the Elite Four. Oh yeah, and there's Will. First there's Will.
There's a theory that Will is trans, and the same first Elite Four member you fought in Gen 1.
As a Slowbro, and Jinx. Jinx, the arena is ice.
So yeah, that's basically canon in my book.
Okay.
Yay, trans representation in Pokemon.
Yeah, Will was actually Lorelei. Lorelei got a sex change.
Basically.
But hey, it's good that they're showing trans representation in
all the way
Pokemon.
back in Gen 2, we haven't gotten anything like that since, but still.
But well, he's fabulous.
Fabulous. Will is my boy.
10. And then
even if he is a little annoying to fight if you're unprepared.
Koga. Wait, why is Koga's an Elite Four member now?
I guess Koga was considered skilled enough to be promoted to the Elite Four.
Well,
I have no idea why they didn't promote Blaine instead. Since, he's kind of housebroken, but nah, Koga.
And he's definitely seen an improvement. And now he has more memorability.
Less forgettable.
Oh no.
Watch this. Okay, but let's get back to the review. I'll tell you.
Okay. Koga, is the rating changed from a 6?
Yeah.
Oh,
solid 9.
Yeah, I agree. And then, Bruno's still the same, so we don't really need to go over it.
We don't need to go over Bruno in the slightest. So, it's literally the same Bruno you all know and love from Gen 1.
And then the new, and the real new one.
First up, Karen, the first Dark type specialist in the series.
And I think Ink has, and I think Ink is secretly does, and I think is into EV training.
He's definitely into EV training. All the Pokemon have EVs.
He's dark.
High EVs.
What?
High EVs.
Yeah, they're defensive.
The Pokemon are bulky.
Yeah, even in good old Umbreon, on which probably couldn't take a dynamic punch to the face.
Ace of it weren't for
those
the special training.
And then that shredded and feared Houndoom. Well, I got past it easily. Thanks to Red.
Yeah, he uses Red Gyarados since it objectively is better strong.
By the way, I have a clone. He
cloned his Red Gyarados several times over.
I made it entire. I transferred my entire box.
Since they don't prevent you from transferring
clones, but they prevent you from transferring it's
Mews.
who's our other glitch.
I mean, I guess having a shiny is less exclusive than having a Mew.
Yeah. But, either way. Yeah.
Did it.
If you come unprepared, Karen will put up one hell of a fight.
Yeah.
I
She is tough, badass, and memorable all at the same time.
10.
10.
And then, wait, who the hell? Oh, could be the... Yada. Yes! Yes, Dragon Master Lance is the champion. And well, he kind of had no other option. The champion and Spot kind of had no other
choice. So they had to hire 2 new Elite Four members.
Since apparently between 3 years,
Because Agatha, I'm pretty certain she died.
Or passed away of old age. And well, Red disappeared.
And Red has disappeared.
Here, the champion and
so
Lance took his
out
point.
of the picture, taking the champion in Spot. They had to promote one of their gym leaders and hire someone completely new, whose origins we know nothing about.
But either way, the rating is still the same.
10.
And Lance is a badass. So is the
hot badass.
So is the game over?
Hell no!
Well, there's actually
this game is far from over.
That was actually the 8 gyms you conquered was only one half of it.
There's only half of this game.
And yes, that's right. After Professor Elm gives you an SS ticket, meaning
you will take the SSN. You take the SSN.
Oh, I'm sorry, SS Aqua.
To Kanto.
Yep, Kanto's in the game. Don't get your hopes up too much.
Yeah.
Aside from a few mandatory side quests, there's nothing to do here other than fight the old gym leaders.
Holy shit.
And have fun listening to Viridian City over and over and over.
Yeah.
It's Pewter's theme, Viridian's theme, as I just said. And it's even Cerulean City.
What happened to the music selection? Did they fix that in the remakes at least?
Yes. Well, we kind of already rated the gym leader.
So we don't need to go over that.
But we have two new ones.
We do have 2 new additions.
For one,
Ace of Koga, since she's an Elite Four member
you get to fight his daughter.
Janine.
In who has one of
the... have the most bizarre crack shit.
What was it?
No, wait, no, I'm not saying it. I'm taking it a different crack shit.
Oh.
What
was it?
You're thinking of Ship Janine or someone.
Oh. But either way.
Oh god, did I used to ship Janine with Koga?
Ugh.
Oh god.
Okay, that's incest.
No.
Okay, but alright, but either way. Janine Inez, well, has one of the dumbest puzzles in its gym puzzle. What do? Oh my.
You talk to people and
you guess which one is real.
Yeah, there are a bunch of people dressing up as Janine. It's entirely luck-based. Well, on your first attempt.
Oh, I know. I know.
Now.
Yeah, and you also have the invisible wall. But at least if you know what you're doing, you can go without fighting in a single trainer. Correct?
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. And what do you think? What would you rate Janine overall?
10 out of 10. It's awesome that they bothered to replace.
They didn't.
There you go.
Yeah. Make him an Elite Four member. So, yeah, I agree. 10. And wait. By the way, you don't just have to go in the original order. You can do this
in any order. Well, you have to fight the Viridian. You have to take on the Viridian gym last.
No, yeah. In the original, you can do that first.
If you want, you can do it.
I usually still.
Number generator.
Yeah, I still go in the original order. Mm-hmm. And I think everyone does that. Because it's only right.
It's only fitting to take on the original order.
And well, who's that other newcomer? Well, since Giovanni is presumably dead.
For killing himself.
Yeah.
That's a theory for another day. We're not covering that theory yet. The theory's both kind of dark, and everyone's covered that.
It's so. Who did they ask?
None other than.
Now I remember. His name was Douche.
No, it's
Blue. And well, oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, that was a
your rival your rival from the last game. Is now the final gym leader.
Yep. How cool is that?
And plus the remakes gave him a hot as hell design.
Yes.
Okay, stop having an orgasm.
I'm not orgasming, okay?
Yeah.
I can appreciate a hot dude.
Yeah. And his team, I still prefer this one compared to the remakes. They gave him a Machamp instead of Alakazam.
For some reason.
And while he is the toughest gym leader,
He is the toughest gym leader.
Or he has a balanced team. He has his balanced team. Pidgeot, Rhydon, or Alakazam, and the three that differed.
Depending on your version, depending on depending on which story you picked in the original games.
And then, well, yeah, even more of a reason to love the guy.
Yeah. And plus, he's matured a lot.
Well, Alex still.
I still think he's a snarky asshole.
Alex, do your voice.
Yeah, what?
Do your teenage blue voice. No.
I don't voice act on video. It's uncomfortable.
Oh, of course you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, but however, before we head to the real end,
you gotta rate the legend.
How about those the legendaries?
All 6 of them.
Well, let's go over the easy ones. Ho-Oh and Lugia. Well, I have an interesting story. In the remake, when I first got to Ho-Oh, Alex thought it was a smart idea for me to release my Typhlosion.
And because it fainted in the battle of Ho-Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something. It was more than that, but still, it was. I could have at least deposited him.
I know.
And then I erased that file because I couldn't do it. Lugia. I really like their designs.
And they're useful.
So,
10 out of 10.
For both of them. So, and the elusive.
Well, first, let's start with the legendary beast.
Oh! This theme has been playing. A remix of their theme has been playing throughout the entire
video.
and it's about time I
discussed them.
I went and balls deep.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That is not the right expression to use.
Yeah. First off, encounter. Where do I even begin? How we start with is trying to even get into an encounter with one. There are many different ways you can approach this.
But you explain it.
In the original, well, either you use do a noob trick, like with a Pokemon higher leveled, or you repel Ellen Master Ball, all as the average way, and the hard way, which I attempted. At level 40, a Pokemon that's level 40, it's over level 40. That's over level 40. That's at level. It's at level 40 with a speed stat higher than all three.
Yeah.
This is a total.
None of these methods are guaranteed to work, and they're all total nightmares. But the sad thing, they're your most reliable method of catching these things.
Thing is, you think they just show up on the map after encountering them in the tower.
No, you have to check them in the decks.
And in you're playing in the originals,
Right.
you won't even know.
They don't tell you about even the ones you've encountered. They don't tell you where they are.
They do, but trying to get into to run into one.
To get on the same route as one of them.
And for the first time, yeah, it's a total nightmare. I was driven insane
Trying to do this.
It's
absurd.
And don't forget, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune are all roaming in Gold and Silver. Crystal, and
at least
you won't be sure if you ran into one in Gold and Silver. Why? There's no boss theme.
None.
Suicune and Crystal was late here. Suicune and Crystal was late here. It's something you encounter that's required that you need to catch. At stationary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, more of that, it just ambushes you.
But at least it can't run from you, and you actually get to battle it.
What? Wait, how Entei and Raikou, on the other hand, still suffer from those problems.
Yeah.
And what do you even get for this? A big ol' in Gold and Silver.
Nothing.
What do you get in Crystal?
You get to fight
Fight Ho-Oh?
Yeah.
Wait. What?
Yeah.
Why do I have to
fight Ho-Oh?
Why do I have to do this tedious side quest?
Just to fight Ho-Oh.
Oh, no! It's not even worth it.
But in a slug.
But what about the legendaries themselves?
They are awesome.
Well, yeah. Entei, let's sort that one out. By the way, I'm going to go over a popular theory that was disproven.
Just wait a minute for that, bro.
Okay. Well, Entei, the fire cat, the fire dog?
Yeah, they're called beasts because both of them look like mixes of cats and dogs. All of them look like mixes of cats and dogs. None of them look like either or human. With the exception of Entei being in dog leg, and Suicune being mainly cat leg, and Raikou's mainly cat leg, so.
Like, Suicune's a mix of both?
Yeah, Suicune's...
Entei, what do I say about Entei?
Yeah. It's awesome. It's a goofy fire beast.
Yeah. Design alone.
It's adorable.
10.
Awesome.
10. And Raikou, my personal favorite. It's fast, deadly. And is the one I usually use my Master Ball on.
Yeah. So,
I give it a 10.
hey, same here.
And then the mascot, the
only one to get its own game, Sweetfield.
Well, it's a mix of a cat and dog.
Yeah.
This thing, he's got that majestic hair, the crystal on its head. Ed, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's just got those flowing locks, boy.
Yeah.
Awesomeness. Sweeping to 10.
Yeah, 10. And I was actually going to go over this. A theory that was debate
proven by Origin.
By Pokemon Generations.
By Generation.
If you're unaware, it's a YouTube's.
It was released by the official Pokemon channel. And it deconfirmed the theory that these were the three original evolutions.
In their lore? Another thing I didn't mention is legendaries in their lore. Lugia was there. What used to sit on the brass tower in Ecruteak City. However, a horrible fire started, and most
the tower down.
Nothing but ruins. And 3 Pokemon were killed inside.
But Ho-Oh from the neighboring tower, the burnt tower,
the Tin Tower,
brought it back to life.
True. And Entei, the fire. Reborn into Entei, the fire. The fire that started it. The fire that caught the tower. Raikou, the lightning.
That caused the fire.
The one that put it out. The rain that put it out. However, people all feared them. And with their immense
strength and never before seen appearance.
And so they ran from civilization.
So the citizens of Ecruteak ran them all.
Yeah. And it actually explains why Iron Crystal, or you need to catch the 3 to get Ho-Oh.
Yeah. They're bringing back basically Ho-Oh's children.
I mean, hey, at least you don't need to have all 3 of them in your party, because that would be stupid. There's no Pokemon game would have to do that.
Right?
Right? Oh, I'm only foreshadowing.
Yeah, we got the subtext. So
yeah.
What you're saying.
Okay. But what was the theory? These were Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon.
Of course, Entei being Flareon, Suicune being Vaporeon, and Raikou being Jolteon.
It made somewhat sense.
It somewhat made sense.
However, Generation showed that those weren't even the 3 that were killed were just random,
nondescript dog creatures.
And the legendary. Overall, I don't think this. Don't go for the roaming legendaries. It'll frustrate you to no end, and then good luck trying to catch them.
And without using the Master Ball cloning glitch.
It's basically something you can do with any item.
Without using the item cloning glitch.
And wait, we still have one more. or we still have one more, or legendary, or one more mythical to talk about. The very limited and elusive.
And hard to come by and coveted Celebi.
The Pokemon, a time traveler.
The time traveling
lettuce.
Seed.
Lettuce god.
The time traveling lettuce princess. Princess of lettuce.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
I can't think of any other thing to call this one.
Yeah. Okay. So, Celebi, well, what can I say? Well, I'm actually going to go over a little history lesson and with you guys. An anime history lesson with you guys.
Yep.
So, in the dreaded, in the often hated, it's season 2 of the anime. They were given, Ash was given a, and by the way, spoilers, Ash was given in a mysterious ball, all known as the GS ball. It couldn't be out, they couldn't find a way to, no one could find out how to open it. They finally, and it was tossed around for over 60 episodes
before it was finally left with Kurt.
The one who mostly makes shitty Pokeballs, also with apricorns. Why are we talking about this? There was actually an item. There was actually aside from that, there was an item in Crystal, only in Japan, that let you catch Celebi.
Called the GS Ball.
It did nothing beyond that.
No.
Trying to hack it in the... There's actually English text, English programming.
In text for all this stuff. For all this Celebi stuff.
Thing is, they didn't know how to distribute it.
So...
But, why am I talking about the GS Ball? Well, the anime, according to a writer, one of the writers, the GS Ball was originally going to have be a story arc with Celebi. However, they were after Celebi was going to be the main star of Pokemon Forever.
They decided.
And let's leave it with Kurt and never mention it again. Kids would forget about it.
Well, guess what?
No one, longtime fans,
never forgot this thing.
However, Celebi, one of the most impossible legendaries to obtain. And why? Well, I said it was only distributed twice in Japan, and they realized the phone own adapter was a fucking mess. Correct.
Yeah. So they just gave up with that whole shit.
Celebi has rarely been distributed. It's been the only time I can remember was Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and the Gen 5 event, and
it was distributing Heart Gold and Soul Silver to
distribution and in Heart Gold and Soul Silver
or celebrate Gen 5.
And by the way, the remake's got shiny legendary beaks, and I'm so jealous I missed out on that.
I know.
Well, if I could somehow get my hands on an event card, or I would.
Yeah.
Okay, but either way, Celebi, what do we think?
Awesome.
10.
Mysterious Pokemon.
And most importantly,
like Celebi baby.
Like all mythicals.
He's adorable.
But we still have And there's another thing you can do upon going through Mount Silver.
And that Mount Silver side quest?
Well, it's finding a rare air Pokemon.
That rare Pokemon?
Larvitar.
Larvitar is the pseudo-legendary of Generation 2.
And well, I didn't care for this thing at first.
Eventually, it grew on him. And isn't it your favorite pseudo-legend?
Yeah.
And it's one of his favorite pseudo-legendary.
Yeah, you shot Ox guys. I prefer this thing over Garchomp.
The Sinnoh boy. His favorite isn't Garchomp. What?
Yeah. Thing is, I got hatched from an egg. I hatched a Larvitar from an egg, and I named it.
He named her Takashima.
This was back during my sexism, my Pokemon sexism phase.
I'm trying to reset to get it a male.
No, you said Ed, don't reset if it's a female.
So oddly enough, Larvitar helped Noah overcome his Pokemon sexism.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
And Takashima,
it's one of his most memorable teammates.
It gave
her the personality of being in a
looks very menacing, but has a big heart.
Huge softie. A huge friendly softie.
Yeah. And Tyranitar is fucking awesome. I was considering one for Ultra Sun.
But he doesn't have human treatment. You already decided on.
And I kind of preferred speed with my team.
Even that game. And Tyranitar is pretty slow.
But Tyranitar, is it obvious? It's a fucking 10. Now, what do you say? We finished it and talk about that.
The most the strongest, the most powerful trainer
in
Pokemon franchise.
Who, after climbing through this somewhat small and
desolate area,
you make it through on the top of the mountain and see, hey, that looks familiar. Saying nothing and
whoa.
It's
Red, the protagonist from the original Pokemon.
And I'm assuming he doesn't. The reason why he doesn't talk. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be this is supposed to be you.
Individual game. He has no vessel, no person controlling him, and he's an empty husk that's gained free will.
Yeah.
With that, gain his ability to say anything.
Yeah.
He's lost the ability to say anything. Win some, lose some.
Yeah. So, Red is by far the toughest challenge you will ever face. Ace. His Pokemon are at level 80, level 70 to 80.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all level
70 to 80.
Oh, they're all level 80 in the remakes.
The remakes are all of them.
With his Pikachu being at, you won't believe this, level 88.
88.
That's right, level 88.
Yeah.
And that is ridiculous. It's one tough fight, and what happens afterwards is ambiguous. Yeah. He just looks at you, says nothing, and where the fuck did he go? Oh. No, really, I am genuinely confused. Red just disappeared. Appeared out of thin air.
He just disappeared.
Yeah, but we know he's not actually dead. And as he appeared, as he's appeared in and 5 and 7. By the way, hey, oh yeah, it's rating
10.
Yes. So, with that being said,
Let's get our final thoughts on this game.
Well, in terms of
improvement, this game is nothing but an improvement.
In terms of music, this is where it got. This is
Gen
where
1 had a few memorable tracks.
But it was mostly the composition itself, mostly the sound chip itself, that held it back. Correct?
Yeah.
It sounded a little too pixely.
Yeah.
Gen 2? Oh my god! This soundtrack kicks ass.
Yeah.
Do I even need to? Well, but in terms about gameplay, it is a huge improvement.
And over Gen 1.
On being
a mess.
It's more playable. Well, everything is faster, or items are now out stored into different in sections,
which is amazing. And if you're trying to look for something specific with
that. But you still have limited space. But at least you aren't limited to 20 items at a time.
Yeah, at least they increase the bag space.
Ace. That Okio just killed the other one.
Yeah. I'm playing Super Mario Odyssey, don't mind me.
But in gameplay, I'd give it a 9.
Yeah.
The game is a shining improvement.
I'll give it a 9 as well.
Well, what about the game itself? Well, I had a lot of fun on revisiting in the original Gen 2.
Even after having only experienced the remake.
Having a lot of bitter memories with the remakes.
It was a bit of a revert. It was kind of therapeutic to play into the originals.
As I wasn't getting as frustrated, outside of Red and the Legendary,
the remakes definitely improved on that part.
The game.
This game is just iconic.
I'll give it an 8.
I'll give it a solid 8 as well.
Now, another interesting. This is an interesting point in Game Freak's career.
Yeah.
Gen 2, they just wanted to end it here, or move on to other games, and move on to other IPs. Yeah, that's right.
Pokemon could have ended if Gold and Silver, but it didn't.
And because they realized by 2000 they had a long-term franchise.
In their hands.
So, join us next time, and with the 2002 release,
Pokemon on Ruby, Sapphire.
On Ruby and Sapphire. We'll mainly focus on Emerald.
But yeah.
But see you guys next time. Well, okay, the video. See you guys next time.
I'm everyone.
I am
Nozoran.
And I'm Nozoran.
And I am. Okay, you are Amaray apparently.
I'm Nozoran.
So my name is Amaray.
I'm Nozoran. And bonjour,
everyone.
See, hopefully this won't take as long.
Au revoir.
I'm
Spanish.
Adios.
Aloha. Farewell. Goodbye, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing viewers. I love you all with all of my heart. And I want you to always know that even if no one else cares about you, I will be there. Here, with that, so we will see you in the next video, my beautiful friends.